Okay, so in this video we're looking at trigonometry again. This time we're solving a side. And I've said part 1 here. There's only 2 types of questions that you're going to run into when it comes to solving a side. This is one of them. In the next video we'll look at the next one. After that, every single question is the same, so you don't really have too much trouble. You've just got to learn 2 different types of things for solving a side. Okay, now try to be... I know it might look like I'm doing a little bit of work here, but I really want you to be as thorough as possible because it's really easy to make silly mistakes here. First step, step 1, label the sides. Okay, so here's our right angle, so opposite that is our hypotenuse, so this is H. Now here's our angle of interest, so the one next to that isn't the hypotenuse is the adjacent, there's the adjacent, and the one that's left over, or the one that's opposite the angle of interest is O, the opposite. Next, do a summary. Things that you know and things that you want to know. So for instance, I know that the angle here is 35. That's my angle of interest, 35 degrees. What else do I know? I also know that my hypotenuse is 12. Now, what is the thing that I want to know? I want to know what the opposite is. That's my x. I want to know what the opposite is. Won't put a question mark here. We're not in the primary school anymore. The opposite side, x. Okay. Now, once you've labelled your triangle and done your summary, here's our summary. The next stage here is to look at SOHCAHTOA and see which one of these ratios will work here. We need a ratio with opposite and hypotenuse in it. Which one of those ratios has both opposite and hypotenuse in it? Okay, you should be able to see this is the one we want. Sine theta equals opposite over hypotenuse. There's an opposite and a hypotenuse in it. That's what we want. Okay, next thing, write the whole ratio out. Sine theta equals opposite over hypotenuse. Next step, write your words in, write your numbers in. So sine 35 equals opposite, which is x, over hypotenuse, which is 12. Okay, stop there, think, pause. You really need to just stop here and have a little think for a second. What sort of question is this? Now this question has x on the top of the fraction. In our next video, x will be on the bottom of the fraction, but on this video, x is on the top. So, when you have x on the top here, take this 12 and it moves to the front here. So 12 will move from there to there. So our next line is going to be 12 times sine 35 equals x. Okay, once you've got that, you really just need your calculator. 12 times sine 35. We end up with an answer of 6.88. So x equals 6.88. That question's done, finished, over. Okay, really quickly we're going to run through this one. Step 1, name your sides. We've got a right angle here, which means that the opposite side is the hypotenuse. We've got an angle of interest here, which means the one next to it must be the adjacent. And we've got this one over here, which is the opposite. Okay, label our triangle. The next step is summary. Now we have an angle of interest of 72. We have an adjacent of 8. And we want to know the opposite. Next step. Go to SOHCAHTOA and figure out which one of these ratios you need. You need to know, you're interested in opposite and adjacent. Which ratio has opposite and adjacent in it? This one. Tan theta equals opposite over adjacent. Next step, write your formula in. Tan theta equals opposite over adjacent. Next step, substitute your numbers in. So tan 72 equals opposite, which is x over 8. Okay, so this is just like this question here, x is on the top again. So in this case, that number 8 moves out to the front. 8 times tan 72 equals x. And your calculator should be able to do the rest. 8 times tan 72 equals, so x equals 24.62. Okay, that's our first one, trigonometry solving a side. In the next video, we'll look at when x is on the bottom instead of being on the top.